I stayed up late that night because I couldn't sleep. Not in an anxious way. Just one of those nights where your brain refuses to shut off. The house was quiet. Everyone else was asleep. I didn't want to wake anyone up by turning on the main lights, so I kept the desk lamp on. It was one of those nights where you stay up late just to get some peace. No messages, no calls, just my laptop and the ceiling fan. I remember checking the time. 2:12 a.m. I was halfway through my assignment when I realized I was thirsty. Not badly, just enough to be annoying. I pushed my chair back, stood up, and went to the kitchen to get water. I didn't take my phone. I didn't turn off the lamp. I was gone for less than a minute. When I came back, my chair was pushed in. At first, I didn't react. I just stood there, staring at it, trying to remember if I had pushed it in without thinking. I replayed the moment in my head. Standing up, chair moving back, but I always leave it pulled out. Always. I told myself I was tired, that I was overthinking it. That's when I noticed something else. My desk lamp was off. I stood there longer this time. Long enough to feel stupid for being nervous. I never turn it off when I step away. Not for water, not ever. The room felt different without the light. Smaller, quieter. I reached over and turned the lamp back on. The light came on instantly, but the feeling didn't go away. It felt like I had walked into the middle of something. Like I had interrupted a moment that wasn't meant for me. I didn't sit back down. I grabbed my phone, left my laptop open, and walked out of the room. I slept on the couch in the living room with the TV on. Low volume, just enough noise to keep my thoughts from getting too loud. I eventually fell asleep. When I woke up the next morning, sunlight was coming through the windows. Everything felt normal again. I almost laughed at myself. I went back to my room to get ready. That's when I saw the lamp. It was lying on the floor, on its side, unplugged. The cord was stretched farther than it should have been, like it had been pulled. I stood there, trying to come up with a logical explanation. Maybe I knocked it over. Maybe the plug was loose. But the desk chair was still pushed in, exactly the same way as before. I didn't touch anything. I left the room and went to class.